tested out this new software. Let me see if it even shows up on the channel. So far, I do not. Let's see, is anybody out there? Click on chat message to Harris. I'm trying out this new software, so this is just a test. I only have about an hour. Okay, it looks like I am live. We'll see who shows up, if anybody. I don't know how it announces anything. I'm so lost without my StreamYard. This is why I'm so reluctant to switch. But I've adopted new technology before. So, oh, people are there. Okay, Kitty, Helena. Let me see how to do this. See if this works. Look, Elena's there. And Kitty is there. Okay. So far, so good. I'm still on this is the free version. Your lady. Are y'all dating? Or, oh, okay. Is this a little internet romance, outliers, connection? All right, so comments work. One thing I need to figure out is these backgrounds. Hang on. It's not showing me. When people use emoticons, it's not showing me all of them. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was a big delay. So anyway, how's everyone's morning? We're all sharing the same morning, right? Maybe not. I think we're all in our own individual mornings. Let me there's these different backgrounds. I can look at that. Ooh, I don't like that one. Is there just I like the black. Is there just a plain black? Because if I upgrade, I can choose my own backgrounds. But right now I'm stuck with their defaults. I like this one. I don't think that reflects me. Ooh, this is kind of neat. I'm testing. I'm testing new options. This is a service called Restream, and I have one or two others I'm going to test, maybe today, later. Ooh, this is kind of neat. It's a lot cheap. They're like a third of the price of StreamYard. So if I could find one to switch to, I don't know why I would keep paying triple. That one's kind of neat for StreamYard. But I need to get comfortable with what is this? I don't like this one at all. You can't even see anything. That's too bright. No, I think the orange is my favorite. I'm gonna just leave that one. You can select none. Oh, okay. Hey, Bex, by the way. How do I do none? Ooh, there's video clips too. I don't see an option for none. It's forcing me to choose one. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. The black. Touch the orange one again. Oh, okay. Here, touch. Look at that. Oh, I kind of like the orange now, though. I miss it. This is too plain. I think I'm gonna put the orange back. Okay, how do I get it back? It went away. Where how do I get the backgrounds back? Derek, what have you been up to? Man, we haven't seen you in forever. What's been going on? Okay, so Bex, when I touched the orange, all the backgrounds went away. And I can't choose any background anymore. How do I get those back? Damn. I should have never let go of the orange. Um, oh, also, I forgot to drop the link. Let me get on that. Actually, I don't. I thought I would like it better than I did, but I want the orange back, but it took it away. And now it can't Oh, well that's good then. If that means you have a life. It you must have been very busy. It's good to see you. I'm trying to get one of those myself. Okay, back to this background. Default graphics. There we go. Look at there. All right. I'm happy again. Yee. Oh, the voice sync? What do you mean? Like it's not matching up with my lips? That's good to know because that could be a point against this particular service. And I still don't know how to tell if guests come on. It doesn't show the little like StreamYard has a little bar at the bottom where you could see when new people are trying to come on. But I don't see that on this service. So hopefully it notifies me or something. Um, the voice sync. Okay, that's gonna bother me too. How do you do it, Derek? Because my life seems to have YouTube seems to have stopped my life completely for years. I'm trying to get it started again. Um, I would love that talent to have life continue despite and outside of YouTube. Oh, and Bex, I just remembered today there's another mole. The Dutch mole got released this morning. I'm doing drag queens in about an hour for a couple of hours, and then I'll be free after that. Although I might stream later this afternoon and try out another service. This sound issue bothers me. Um, let me check audio. It's more or less similar to StreamYard. It's a little more stripped down, I think. A little more basic. What is this? Oh. Okay, yeah, let me know because hopefully it's touch it to find the right link to share. Touch what? Oh, top right. Uh, oh, right. Okay. Oop. I touched my avatar, but it brought me to the screen where you can edit, but I don't see. I mean, when I hit invite guest, it gave me a link. Is that the right one? The one I pinned? Dang. Okay. Bex, are you noticing that too with the voice being off? Is it not matching up with my lips, my mouth? That's uh that's going to be an issue. Let me check my audio settings. Settings. Uh, my assets. I have everything turned off. Maybe this high quality resolution. Is this better? Oh wow. You do sound bit. You have a lot of stuff going on. Like the ex-girlfriend in a good way of maybe not being ex anymore. Here, I'll drop your channel if I can. Derek does a channel on paranormal. Let me get that. Oh, okay. That's a problem then. I don't know how to fix it. It's I probably will not end up using StreamYard. I could always try Evmux. I mean Restream. I may not end. Oh wow. Okay. That's some news. How long were you ex? I mean, how long were you together before you were ex? That's as long as you have hopefully it's happy and healthy. That's my wish for you. Touch overlay above the chat comments to show on screen. Um Oh, wow. Okay. That way everyone can well, that's like people that are not looking at the comments can still see the comments. I guess that's what this is for. The sound issue, I think, is going to bother me. Um, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, wow. Okay. No lag? No lag? Okay. I wonder what caused it because that's. All right. I'll keep going with Restream this morning and then maybe I'll try Evmux later today. Hey, Dagmar. What's going on? How are you? Beak. Good to see you. One thing I'm disappointed in is it doesn't show the emojis. Like if someone types an emoji, it takes forever for the emoji to show up, like a whole 30 seconds or a minute. It just shows up as a blank comment and then eventually the emoji will appear. Okay, good. So everything's working. We can The only thing is if I'd have to upgrade to get the ability to put my standard background. So I'm a little thrown off with the orange background, but I can live with it for a day. Hey, Hebrew, how did your thing go? Your event? What is this? Oh, look. I could do all this stuff. Welcome to my stream. Oh, that's where you put oh yeah, I don't have all my Cash App information. Y'all can ask questions. See you in my next stream. Stay tuned. And then I can put my own little ticker. Yeah, I missed the ticker. Maybe it'll let me add one. Um, I forgot what my StreamYard one says. I put my Cash App. Look at that. Okay, I feel better with my ticker. I like to have a little movement at the periphery. It's a little more dynamism. Oh, good. Good. Advocacy. That's I keep that's what I keep preaching on here. I think everybody should use their mouth, use their voice. Shift. Hello. Yeah, it's turning out to be less of a toy than it looks like. It's like a stripped down, simplified version of StreamYard. So if I upgrade, if I decide to go with this service, I can get this logo removed and I can add my background back. And if I do that, it's going to more or less look like my old channel, right? The only thing I'm not sure about yet is how to add guests. So, but thanks for hanging out and spending the morning testing this out with me. I only have about another hour to go. You know what? Let's look at the news. I saw that TikTok is. I don't have TikTok, so I'm kind of trying to detach from it. It really shouldn't concern me one way or the other. But they shut TikTok down temporarily, but Trump might try something with an executive order to overturn it. But then, if it's a law passed by Congress, I don't want any president abusing these executive orders to like get around proper lawmaking. And that Biden did that with his equity orders. And I had a problem with those too because it installed a whole bunch of DEI in the government bureaucracies from just like the stroke of a pen. And Trump is planning to try to use some kind of executive. I guess this is a good time for us to figure this out as a country. What are the limits to executive orders, and how are we going to integrate them into our system? And also, because everything's globalizing, what do we do about foreign countries that own assets here in America? So this is I think one of those inflection point issues that are going to allow us to determine what course we want to take in this new world we're living in. So I'm interested in it from that point of view, but TikTok itself, I could really care less what happens to it. Let's see. Oh, excellent. These are the you said it was a family and you were like the outsider, so yeah, same here. The only thing I'm bothered about the potential national security threat, which is why the law got passed in the first place. Like Congress didn't want to take a risk. They thought it might be too much of a risk. So it was more of risk management than anything concrete that had actually happened. Oh, you too, Hebrew. That sounds like a good idea. Self-care. Um, but outside of the national security implications of TikTok, the only thing that I really worry about is people getting TikTok brained and becoming even stupider than they already are from watching mindless TikTok content. Oh, I remember Tic Tacs and chiclets. I like the cinnamon and the orange Tic Tacs, but the minty ones were too minty for me. I don't like a lot of I don't like mint really. I like those Altoids, way too strong. Well, you can think what you want. It's not strictly censorship. It's banning an entire platform, and censorship is more restricting content. So to me, there's a distinction because people can put whatever content they're putting on TikTok, they could put the same content on YouTube or some other social media. So it's not the content itself that's being banned. It's the platform that people are using to present the content. So to frame it as censorship seems to a little bit sleight of hand, like slightly disingenuous and inaccurate. But I mean, TikTok is just the latest head of the Hydra. Um, as far as whatever influence the internet is having on our education, intellects, our ability to be intelligent and make sense of the world, TikTok's just the latest manifestation of that. So it's not TikTok itself. The larger issue is the internet as a medium, as an information source, the information ecosystem. I don't think X is all that cool. I think it's a broken piece of software. It doesn't work for me at all. It's a ghost town. Nobody sees my post. I don't see any of my friends post. It's just it's like it's almost worse than Facebook at this point, and Facebook is pretty bad. So I don't think it. I don't consider X cool, but it depends on. But yes, all of those things are fine. These are American companies. We've decided as a country that those things are fine. So you can sit up in Canada and cope and seethe all you want. No, I didn't know there were lime ones. Let's see. Oh, I typed in lime TikTok instead of Tic Tac, and then I changed it to TikTok TICTOC. My brain is maybe I need some rest too. Oh, they look like Mike and Ike's. They have some or it's mixed. It's like oh, here, this will be a good chance for me to see if I can present my screen. How do I do this? Uh presentations? No. How do I share my screen? Hey, Sean. Okay, cool, Ricardo. Oh, right, y'all are losing Trudeau. Oh, really? It's going to be a female? Has Canada had one before as leader? Take care, Hebrew. Have a good day at work today if you're working. If not, have a good day anyway. All right, how the hell do I present? Share screen. Here we go. I don't like that I have to hunt for that option. Okay, so can you see this? These are the lime Tic Tacs. They come in, it's orange and lime mixed. Ooh, Sprite? They got Sprite Tic. I'm so out of the candy world. I don't eat candy anymore. I barely liked it as a kid. Oh, interesting. Okay. So Canada's getting, what is it, prime minister? A female prime minister. We're getting Trump. It'll be an interesting 4 years, I guess. I'm already a little disappointed in his use of this executive order. I don't even care about TikTok itself, but that was a legitimately passed law from Congress. So just let it stand and stay on your side of the three branches of government. But Trump loves to power test, though. He's going to be power testing the whole next 4 years. He's going to power test court rulings, federal laws. He's going to see everything he can get away with. So I think this executive order is part of his attempt to do that. Oh, how did that go? I didn't even know you were in Canada, Derek. I thought you were one of us. Oh, good. Okay, so you saw the Tic Tacs. Not lost. People have been talking about that since it started. We've talked about it on the stream like gazillion times. It was all over Twitter. I don't know what world you're living in when you think people can't talk about the conflict in the Middle East. In fact, you know what? People have been talking about my entire life. I remember writing letters to the hostages in Iran in the fourth grade. So fourth graders were talking about it back in 1980, 79, 80. So I don't know, either you have your head in the sand, you're miseducated as usual, or misinformed, or you're in an information bubble. Because I assure you that people are talking about the conflict in the Middle East, and they have for decades and decades and decades, and nobody's stopping them. Well, that's between you and YouTube. I can't do anything about that. What's the G word? I can try to type it. Is it that? Oh, the other G word. Let's see. That G word. We've talked about it on stream verbally. No, it's not happening right before my eyes because I'm not over there. If anything, it's happening in a video. It's mediated by a video like everything else. And now we saw, remember that Kamala and Jill Biden thing we watched the other day where they faked a fight between the two of them and you almost couldn't even tell it wasn't real? So if you're going to let video dictate your reality, you're opening yourself up to a lot of manipulation. You can have whatever opinion you want about Gaza and Israel, but that's all it is an opinion. You, not laws, are not the sole arbiter of what's genocide or not. So you have no special ability to determine that for the rest of the world. So all you're doing is sharing an opinion. You're giving your opinion. That's your mythology. So thank you for sharing because that's one thing the space is for. But just don't try to pretend like it's anything other than that. I was thinking about Lib the other day. Lib, I don't know if you're out there, if you still watch, but uh, I still think about you. Oh yeah, I see it too. It's Notlaws is a troll, right? He's a sometimes his trolling is very subtle, where I don't even catch that he's trolling. Yeah, right. I'm a nominalist anyway. The word is referring to something specific, some physical event, and I'm more concerned about that event than what you call it or how we classify things. And they're in the middle of a defensive war, so yes, people are getting killed. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're saying that's what you would consider it. I think I statements are good. I love them. Big fan of them. Keep using them. Oh, hang on. I gotta. Oh, okay. So anyway, that was that one news story. Let me see if anything else is going on. Oh, look at here. A ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in effect in Gaza. The first hostages are released. And oh yeah, tomorrow's the big day. Um, MLK, we're gonna do an all day. Thank you for reminding me. We're gonna do an all day holiday stream tomorrow. And oh, which means I didn't plan for that. I'm gonna have to run out today or tomorrow morning and do all my errands before the stream. So it might be a delayed stream, but at some point tomorrow we'll do an all day stream and the Trump inauguration. So we're going to be officially in a new administration after tomorrow. Yeah, not Laz. Do you remember Derek? He used to come on the panel. He had the paranormal channel. Okay, well, again, this is an opinion. You don't know what BB's going to do. None of us do. So that's just your speculation. Ceasefire brings hope in Gaza. First 3 hostages back in Israel. Trump's second term represents hope for the right and fear of a dark era for others. Well, that's a choice. They don't have to. They're not stuck feeling fear if they don't want to. Yeah, tomorrow it's MLK, Martin Luther King Day. It's a federal holiday. It's a bank holiday. A lot of people are going to have the day off, and it's also Trump's inauguration. So he's going to get officially sworn in as what is it? 50. What president are we on? 45? 55? I mean, 46. Which 45th president? But only the 44th person because Grover Cleveland served 2 non-consecutive terms. Apparently, so did Trump. So the studio stream, what do you mean the video? The what's not working? Can you see me and hear me? And are my words syncing up to my lips? Uh, uh words sync my lips. Stop. Okay. Well, then go back and just watch the past streams. Do a search on Parahistory or Derek. You'll see him. He has a YouTube channel. I think he was working on a book. He was going back to school for journalism. He was a regular here for a while. All right, so that's the news. Trump, ceasefire, TikTok. Um, I don't have any tweets. I haven't really been playing around on Twitter for it's like a week now. I probably just stopped using it completely. I have haters and trolls. Oh my God, yes. Well, how did you, Derek? You don't even seem like the drama type. How did you end up as a target for these people? Unless they just target everybody, like whoever they think is vulnerable to it. Send a ghost after them. Do they know that you work in the paranormal? Go tell them you need to haunt them. Send something to haunt them. That's so ugly, though. That this is like cyber terrorism, cyber bullying, and yes, it is hateful. It's the dark side of humanity that this platform seems to give a outlet for, and some of it's the anonymity too. I would be all for some kind of internet ID where you had to show your face or who you are, or have some kind of database where at least if you're anonymous, officials could look you up if they need to. I guess they still have that. YouTube knows who we all are behind the masks. Because, like on Facebook, it's mostly people using their real name. I wouldn't mind something like that. I like the creativity of screen names and avatars, but I think having some way to see who's behind that, I'm not opposed to. Transparency creates trust. And also sock accounts, like one account per person or per IP, however they do it. And then you're responsible for all of the content you put out under that single account, and people can see the name of the person behind the account. I think that would cut down on a lot of the. They could take it to 4chan or wherever, the dark web, but it would at least keep it off of YouTube and kind of elevate YouTube a little bit as a platform, and I think allow more constructive conversations to happen. Um, I've heard stories of them, like, what is it, swatting, sending cops to people's house, calling their jobs. Some of them show up and harass people in person. One of them's in jail for something. The Vegas Valley guy. So some people can get carried away, and it spills over into real life. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about sending cops to your house. I'm just talking about having the identities of the users transparent so that people know who they are and they can't hide behind the anonymity. It's just more of an information. Like if somebody's harassing you online, you at least have the information of who that person is, so that it's attached to their reputation in real life. You might have a point here. Hey Zach, what's up? I'm trying out Restream. So far, it's decent. Like if I have to leave Streamyard, I can see switching to this. Perhaps I might try another service out this afternoon called EvMux, and there's another one also called Riverside. I did a podcast the other day with somebody that was using Riverside, so that's another one to check out. Oh, you know who they are? You know who? How did you find out? Because I have some trolls and haters too, but they keep creating sock accounts and coming in under different names, so it's hard to really tell at any given time who they are. I don't worry about. The best thing you can do is ignore them unless there's some immediate physical threat to you, in which case get the law involved. But outside of that, they don't bother me at all. They don't come to my channel. Oh, hey there. Okay, I didn't know you were trying to come on. Let me figure this out. I'm using a new software. So how do I find guests? How do I know when guests are trying to come on? No, we do not have snow, but we have it's freezing. It's below freezing. We have frost, like white, thick white frost everywhere, and it's cold. Um, Barney, I'm trying to find how to let you on with this new software. It doesn't work like StreamYard where you can see the people at the bottom, so it's happening some other way. But you click the link. Also, I saw you I got a notification that from YouTube that you had subscribed to my channel this morning. And I was thinking, you mean you weren't subscribed this whole time? I've been promoting your channel and all this stuff, and you weren't even subscribed to mine until today? No, I don't. You shouldn't. Did you click the link? The link that's pinned at the top. Just click it, and it should let you on. I don't think you have to have an account. Is it telling you need an account? Because if that's the case, there's no way I'm going to switch to this service. I just don't see where I don't. If you're clicking the link to come on, I don't see where you are. It doesn't put you at the bottom like on StreamYard. I have to find you. Oh, it takes your email? There's no way around it? I thought we were doing pretty good. I didn't realize you had rage quit. I thought we had a good little chat last time you were on. So yeah, that's man, I'm really bad at reading other people, I guess. Bex, is there a way around the email and password thing? And hey, Dom, Zat, see if it lets you bypass that because Bex used Restream the other day, so she has some experience with it, and she said that you shouldn't need an account. Okay, let me let me try this. See if that works. Yeah, but I didn't know you rage quit either. I thought you just got bored and wandered off. Okay, here I had two little guests pop up, so here we go. Let's see I need to figure out how to do this. Are you on? How do I see you in the back, Zad. I just gotta figure out how to put you on.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah, the
there you
problem
go.
was the
It's that
first
easy.
link that you have pinned at the top, it doesn't work because when you go to it, it says this page doesn't
Ah,
exist.
okay.
But then when you put the second one up, it was fine.
I tell you what, let me pin the second one. Um, oh, we have another one.
Hey, bro, what's up?
What's up? So, what's going on with you?
What's up, Cliff Burton? Who are you talking to?
You. I didn't know we were having beef.
No, I unsubbed when I rage quit because I was standing up for people's rights to hunt whales, and then you had your little boy toy
Mm-hmm.
on, liberal turd. No,
So
I
you
didn't
got
get
jealous.
jealous. You backstage me for standing up for my people, and they're can I
I don't
finish? You
remember
did,
doing that.
and then ooh, I'm the bad guy. You backstage me. You said I needed to hit the super chat to come up. I hit the super chat, and you still kept me back. And that's when I rage quit and unsubbed.
I don't
It
remember
happened,
any of
so
this.
believe it. I'm not
So
just making this up.
well, it's on stream, so it's. I'm not saying it didn't. I'd have to
But
go
now
back
I'm
and
back,
watch.
so don't f it up this time.
Well,
Yeah,
welcome back.
it's
It's
great.
good to see you.
One thing I noticed about this, Jeff, is that the chat on Restream, it appears crazy when you're on panel. It's like all out of order. But if you look at it on YouTube, everything's normal. You know.
Oh, that's See, I didn't even know because I was just
Yeah,
looking at
because
the
there's another
Restream
guy
chat.
that uses it. His name is Rachel's Ghost, and he talks about like old albums and stuff, and he uses Restream, and the chat was just bizarre because I was like, I put a comment in and it came up like way later in the conversation, and so it was like it didn't make any sense,
I know it takes a while for the emojis to
Yeah.
show up too.
Do you have to pay for this?
No.
I'm trying the free version, but I might switch from StreamYard to this if I can get a feel for it. Hey, are you doing a stream tomorrow for the Trump thing?
Or maybe I'll show up. I don't know. I mean, I live right here. Maybe I'll go unseen. I don't know.
Unseen.
I mean, I live next to DC, so
They're moving it indoors. You think they're gonna
yeah.
let
But
you
maybe I
in?
can find some freaks. Maybe there's like a protest.
You could
Yeah,
go stand
maybe.
outside and stream like the lone.
I mean, do I have to be alone? Can't I find some friends and group up
I
with
don't know.
people?
I don't know. I
Can
don't know
you?
what to expect. If there's other people hanging out outside the Capitol,
I mean, there's these radical feminists dreaming up all these problems that don't exist. I mean, what is ERA? They're trying to equal rights. It's like, what kind of rights do these women want? They already have equal rights.
but it's not ratified. The Equal
What does
Rights
that mean?
Amendment. Like a certain number of states have to approve it to make it an official amendment, and it's never been approved by the majority of the states. So it's not an actual amendment. The Equal Rights Amendment is not an actual amendment yet.
So do women not have equal rights? From what I see, they have more than equal rights. They have more rights than men. What else do they want?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. Do we have you have to be alone. Hey Z, do we have any women that want to tell us what rights that y'all don't have that you
They get
want?
everything. They get scholarships. They get put in front of the line when the Titanic sinks. They get into the lifeboats. You don't see them getting blown to bits in Ukraine. I mean, I guess that's Ukraine, not America, but still, you don't think the same thing would happen here? They get all this nonsense and all these lies. We only make 70. That's all lies. It's all lies. They want female supremacy.
They want the right to bear penises.
Oh. It says it would explicitly prohibit sex discrimination.
That's already prohibited. So
I
what do they
know.
want?
That's what here it is. Equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. So that's one of them. But I thought the Civil Rights Act also provides that. Congress shall have the power to enforce by appropriate legislation the provisions of this article, and the amendment shall take effect 2 years after the date of ratification. So it seems like that's the only thing in it.
To me, it's like nothing. They already have that. What's going on? They want to delete more babies. Well, that's Ruth Bader Ginsburg's fault. Your idol RBG ruined that, right? Because of her need to stay in power, her need to be in the Supreme Court. She should have given up a long time ago before she became a vegetable like Biden, right? And still, you can delete babies in America. It's not totally illegal. But anyways.
That's at the local level, Zence, because some cities, I know New York City passed a law a while back that said women can be topless. So that's determined at the local level so far, as far as
topless
I know.
Women. What do we feel about that?
Depends on who it is.
I don't have a problem with it. The argument was that if men can walk around with their shirts off, then it's discriminatory to not allow women to do the same thing. And so New York City said, you know what, you're right. Women can do it too. But in New Orleans, believe it or not, it is not legal. And this show me your tits and all that from Mardi Gras, they're actually breaking the law when they do that. And the cops will ticket people if they catch them showing
somebody
their breasts.
backstage?
Yep.
I just got some message.
I'm not sure who it is. Oh, it's Derek.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I just came up to help you test this, Jeff, but I gotta go buy some booze, so I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Nice
Well, I
seeing you, bro.
appreciate it. You too. We'll see you again.
Wait, how do I get out?
Click on
I don't
click
know.
on
I
the
got
link.
it. I got it.
Here, I kicked him. He's still in the back though. I think you just closed the browser. Derek, what's up with
Nothing
you?
much, man. Just been busy, man.
You were talking about
Oh,
your
fuck.
haters.
If you don't have chosen haters on YouTube, you ain't going anywhere, in my opinion.
Barney, you got haters yet?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, I have haters. And what they've been hating on recently is my new phone holder.
Which is what?
You
have it? Oh, did he rage quit?
Rage quitter.
Wait, what happened to you?
Oh, me?
Did you just change costume completely, or was it just really
just
that
turn the
dark?
light on, front light.
Oh, that's all. You look completely different. Okay, so that is what they're complaining about.
The haters are jealous. Or they're going to be jealous, bro. This thing is awesome. Look, it holds I have two of them. Even you're jealous. Look at this thing.
No, I don't even.
Where'd you get that from? Amazon?
I don't know why I'd be jealous.
$9 for two, bro. It's like metal. It's stiff.
Is that the camera you're working off of now?
No, my camera's over here.
Oh, what do you have your phone for? Is that your mic? What?
Sometimes you want to look at your phone. You want to have like a phone stand.
Yeah.
Especially when you're streaming, so you can have an extra screen to look at your screen.
I have an issue with looking at myself when I stream, or I won't even go back and watch my past videos of me doing lives.
Oh, you don't go back and look?
I do. That's how you make shorts.
It's like back in the day with the answering machines. I used to hate hearing my voice on those damn things.
Yep.
Do you want to call me gay that I have a purple one or pink?
Sure. No. Now if you had a pink one.
No, because I knew if I waited long enough, you would do it yourself.
If you had a pink one, maybe, but no, I don't.
That's purple. Pink. It looks silver. It does look silver. Is it lavender?
Hold on. It's pink.
And then again, I got a pink shirt on, so fuck.
Wait a minute. Yeah, the lighting's on.
It's still silver.
Pink, bro.
No, it's silver. Huh?
I mean, I believe you. It just doesn't come across pink on my end. Zintz, you don't think women should be allowed what?
I don't think they should.
Topless?
I don't think they should. Women are not men. They need to stop acting like it, right? Because women are like little children. And you have to treat them like such.
Yeah, they're not men, but they still have the right to be themselves and who they are, and to do the same things that men do.
No, they shouldn't. No, they're not.
I wouldn't want my woman to walk around topless. I mean, just.
But would you want her to have the right to if she chose?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Women are like children. They do these things. Oh, they think they're a man. They're going to do this, and then what's going to happen? A bunch of dudes, all these immigrants, particularly, are going to start grabbing their boobs, and everybody like, "Why didn't you protect me?" It's like, we try to protect you by telling you put your fucking shirt on. Women are not men, and it's just confusion, cover up, right? This isn't the Amazon. This isn't that other place.
But it's not about women being men. It's about
it is
rights.
They shouldn't have that right.
The freedoms and rights they should be the same as the rest of us.
How I was taught is some things are meant for you and your partner, not the whole world to see.
Yeah, but I think that's determined at the individual level.
Yeah, that's a relationship angle.
That could work for you and your partner, but some other was. Plus, not every woman's going to have a partner. Single women might want to walk around without a shirt.
Shouldn't let them.
Could men stay out of women's sports, please? Wow.
They just passed a law. They just passed a law. Congress just passed it.
I thought that was decided by the different sports leagues.
No, Congress just saw it yesterday or the other day. Transformers are out.
Oh, let me look it
Transformers
up.
are freaking out. I could do a whole show on that.
I'm not going to get into this conversation because I don't want to make any enemies on your live.
I don't know if there's any way not to. The House bill to ban transgender athletes in school sports.
Dagmar is a good friend of mine, and I don't want her to be my enemy. So,
Dagmar, your friendship with Derek is at risk.
Fuck. Go on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you midlife crisis.
It's midlife bro logic. I mean, I feel like you and Jeff have the same problem.
Which is what? We're not bro enough? Or
You,
not mid enough?
You can't pronounce my name properly.
Why?
Well,
midlife
you
bro
chose
logic.
I admit to that. I own that. It is. It's always been different.
Go on, midlife bro logic. I apologize for interrupting.
Apology accepted. Absolutely. It's okay. Hanging out with Jeff, I could see why you make that mistake.
I'll just start calling you B. That's the easiest.
It's the Trump effect, right? A lot of good things are happening in the world because of Trump. It's crazy.
What do you think? With this TikTok ban, it has me worried, though. I don't think he should be using executive orders to get around congressional laws.
Point. That's a good point.
So the fact that this is how he's not even in office yet, and this is how he's opening his administration.
Well, if he's not breaking the law, and that's what the people want, it is what the people want.
Oh, I'm lagging again? Okay, that was an issue earlier.
What's up,
I'll keep that in mind. I'm just testing out services. I may not switch to this one.
So, yeah, I did a whole show about it. I actually had a TikTok, got 800,000 views. Can you believe that?
I thought you got banned.
I did, but I started another one. I got banned once.
Here's Midlife Bro Logic's channel, by the way.
Thank you. Let's get my subs up, people. Let's get my subs up.
Yeah, he just gave me a sub back today. So
I'm over 700. I'm over 750 subs. So.
Oh, you're about where I am.
I mean, if Jeff would drop your link, I'd sub to you. But since Jeff doesn't give people wrenches,
I dropped it
earlier. Well, midlife bro logic. I'm more of a dominant type of guy. But hey, if you want to be my, I mean, I can. Yeah, no problem. Look at Jeff going.
You read him well. Here, I'll spoon feed you.
I'm fucking around, bro. My midlife bro logic. I'm a kid. I have a dry sense of humor sometimes.
I mean, I'm confused. Did you just make a homosexual pass at me? I'm very confused.
Oh my god, am I gonna get banned from YouTube now?
No, he sees homosexual passes everywhere.
I'm just. Thank you for dropping my link.
He lives to be homosexually passed at.
Well, yeah, if you guys can sub to me, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Jeff, for dropping my link. Midlife Bro Logic. I
thought I was. Let me check. Unless this is a new channel. I know I was subbed to your last channel.
I'll subscribe to your channel, but I'm not your sub.
That's good. I don't know. Just subscribe to my channel.
It helps his numbers out.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what causes people to unsubscribe. Is it that they're getting too many notifications?
It's YouTube. YouTube does it automatically, I think.
That's what I keep telling myself, but they're doing it an awful lot lately.
No, you pissed me off, Jeff. You're kind of a dick.
Well, now that you have that information, you could decide what to do with it. You keep coming back.
Jeff, Helen.
Whoa,
wait. I don't.
You asked a question. I'm trying to help you, and then you just.
And I'm trying to help
you. You're just a dick about it.
I'm trying to help you understand.
You're like, emotions. I don't know why people unsubscribe. I said, I know why. Because you're a dick.
That could be. You could be right. A lot of people could be unsubscribing.
Because here I am. I unsubscribed because I paid $2 to get back on the panel, and you didn't. We made a deal, and you didn't stick to the deal. You said I had to pay to get back up because I was bad. I gave you $2.
I do. Yeah, I kind of do remember that.
And then you just like smirked at me, and you're like, "That's not enough."
But did I let you back?
No.
Oh, I guess
I was pissed, and I was like cussing you out in the back chat, and I was just really crazy. And it was like at the height of my Faroe Island whale hunting days, and I was just like so upset with you. So I unsubbed, and then I slowly came back. And don't make a deal out of it when I resub, because then I'll just never resub. because I've unsubbed from you plenty
No,
of times.
don't
'cause you
stop
always piss me
resubbing.
off.
Hopefully, you won't have to do it again. But
Yeah, well. We'll see.
hey, do you Dolbez, right? From Norway?
No.
The little guy that comes on here. Well, he's familiar with the Faroe Islands issue. We discussed it the other day, and he had a lot to say on it. So
Why
you
didn't you
should
call
have
me?
him on your show.
You've got my number, dum-dum. You should have called me immediately.
I didn't even think about it. I'm really bad with the phone. I hardly ever use it.
You were talking about Wales and Faroe Island, and you didn't think about me? That's another reason why people.
I did. I
upset.
thought about you, and I gave you a shout out on the show, but I didn't. I said, Barney, if you're out there.
You have my phone number.
Yeah, but I didn't think about using it. I don't use the phone. I hardly ever use the phone. I'm not. I don't call my friends. They have to call me.
Paranoid, that's why.
Hmm?
Jeff's paranoid to use the phone.
No, I just don't ever think about it. It's like sending smoke signals. I don't think about doing that either. It's not a mode of communication I'm used to using.
Well, what do we want? What do you want us to do? Send pigeons up to send you messages?
If I notice, like crash them into my window, and then I might get up and go see if they have something tied to their leg. The best thing to do is email or text, because it all comes to the same place.
Okay, Midlife Bro Logic, I'm going to sub to you right now. And you just gained a new sub, my man.
So you broke 1,000 at least. Do you have any tips other than go vertical, shamelessly exploit yourself for content?
I never talk about a topic that I don't have an interest in.
Cover Tiffany Henyard. Cover my local mayor.
I mean, that interests me. So I'm not shamelessly exploiting, in my opinion.
They weren't bad streams.
Yeah, go vertical and talk about something that's trending. Why don't you go vertical now and talk about this trans, Congress? Do it.
Because I have to.
Do you want subs or not?
So, Jeff, are you woke or are you not woke?
Oh no, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not woke.
Are you for this? So you're not for this new generation BS? That's good.
I'm not for the ideology behind it. I'll be honest. I don't understand this new generation. They're so removed from Generation X thinking and sensibility that first I would need to understand the new. I barely understand millennials, the Matrix generation. Right. So I don't know enough of the new generation, and I don't understand them enough. So that would be my first step, is to try to understand it. But I do know woke, and I understand woke enough to know.
Zens goes, Jeff is not woke. LOL. I don't know if he was being sarcastic or if he's like.
No, I'm not. Nobody that knows me would think I was woke.
That's good.
Although, and I've said this before, I think the woke have one point. I think they communicate it poorly. But they have a point when it comes to some people are treated differently than other people in society based on certain characteristics. And that's where that concept of marginalization comes from. I don't agree with their description of it, the cause of it, and the solutions for it. But I do agree as a phenomenon that it exists.
Well, Nadlo's, I heard Rage Against the Machine is now liberals.
I think they are. So is Ministry. Big time.
I mean, Rage Against the Machine are sellouts. And my midlife, you can see your eyebrows rising. What do you want to say about that?
I think they're always liberals. I mean, they're always leftists. Well, I don't know what.
No, he's asking about your eyebrows.
No, like when I said Rage Against the Machine is liberals and they're sellouts, your eyebrows rose. Like,
Yeah, because I just sorry, I should fix my face. But they've always been liberal. What are you saying? Liberals as opposed to what?
They were like anti-government, establishment.
I mean, they were lefties. They're always lefties.
But they were, even in my generation, the lefties were like that. Like all the punk music was all about anarchism, anti-establishment, anti-capitalism, how horrible the system was. They were all like living outside of it or identified with living outside of it. I just listened to it for the music. I didn't really know all that woke stuff was in it back then.
I mean, they were great bands. Let's face it, the music is awesome. Like the hits are good. I've seen them twice.
Who?
Rage, or once, I can't remember. And yeah, how do you complain about capitalism when you're signed by Sony? It's kind of crazy, right? I mean, that's more what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they
Rage
were
Against the
sellout.
Machine.
That's why a lot of the punk bands, when they signed with the major labels, they got abandoned by their fan base for being sellouts.
Yep.
You're supposed to do it yourself.
Well, it is what it is. But
I think YouTube's the new punk anyway. The streaming, Panelverse, social media.
Oh, I think for myself, not Lowe's. I don't fucking let anyone else do my thinking for me.
Oh, he's projecting. Just
I'm my own man. I do my own thinking. I'm a fucking leader, not a follower. Fuck that.
I don't have a problem with the establishment. No, I'm trying to buy into it even more than I already am. Like, there's really nobody that probably lives more outside the system than I do that supports it and is trying to more become a part of it.
Oh, God. You live outside the system, Jeff?
Yeah, but not kind of by choice, but I'm trying to change that.
How come I think there's a little bit of bullshit in with what you just said?
I don't know. I don't know where you think that. I left the system during COVID, lockdown, like everybody else, and I haven't gone back. And I'm trying to go back now because this living outside of it is not working. It's not paying the bills. So I might have to sell out for a little bit.
So are you completely down with capitalism and all that stuff, or
yeah, I'm trying to be a capitalist. I'm horrible at it, but I'm trying to learn it and get better at it. I'm trying to embrace the capitalistic paradigm. I want to become a better capitalist and learn how to make money, compound wealth. So look, my Cash App's at the bottom of the screen. We got memberships, super chats, all that stuff. Let's get that wealth flowing. See how bad I am at
it? Fuck capitalism. I say that, but I run a renovations company, so
yeah, I don't know what the alternative is. Like, there's not an alternative to capitalism that appeals to me. And plus, capitalism allows people to draw on their strengths and be kind of in charge of their own destiny by how they leverage.
I honestly would love to. I honestly would love to disappear up in northern Ontario in the woods and just live off the grid. Hunt, fish, and grow my own food.
You could probably do that. And you can even, you don't have to do it permanently. Just go do it for a year or so and get a taste of that lifestyle.
Northern Ontario, man, it's wild, it's big, it's vast.
They have moose up there, huh? And bears.
They do. Oh yeah, we got moose all over, man, in Canada. Moose and bear and wolves.
What's the plural of moose? Is it mooses?
It's meese.
Moose. Mooses is.
Meese.
Mooses or just moose?
Moose.
The only correct plural of moose is moose. Oh, Mr. B, let's see what this message is. Hang on, I got to go to YouTube to grab it. Is it drama? Hang on, I got to get past the ad. Is it something I can watch?
I don't know what this is, but don't watch it. No, don't watch this. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I don't know what this is. I'll have to watch it. I have to watch it later. Oh, I just noticed the time too. I have to go. I have something at in 10 minutes. I have to go watch Drag Queens.
Zens, who's the little commie? Not me. Well, just because I want to go up in Northern Ontario and live off the grid and.
I think he's if my guess, without knowing anything about the conversation, is he's talking to Not Laws. He's getting into it with Not Laws in the chat.
Because I ain't a commie. I just want to fucking disappear off the grid and live up in the woods.
Yeah, I like that life too. I almost did it for a while. I was living out in the desert. My friend had to talk me into coming out of it and joining civilization again.
Look, let's talk. Well, you're going to do a drag queen show?
No, RuPaul.
Fuck.
They have Canada is finishing up, and then they have the new U.S. season that just started. So it's
What,
10
Drag Race?
episodes. Yeah,
Cool
RuPaul
gents.
Drag Race.
Cool gents.
I didn't think you were into that shit.
Yeah, I got into it a long time ago, and I watch it with friends, so it's kind of a tradition now.
Have you met Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's an alphabet, but he pretends like he's not. But really, I guess he's just drawn
It's
into
entertaining. I watch
the
it for the
alphabet.
entertainment. I like reality TV.
No, just say
Yeah,
because you're an alphabet. It's like you can't resist it.
I mean, it's okay. My life would be. It's not like Survivor where I can't do without it. My life would be fine without RuPaul, but it's something to do with friends once a week. And so
Tell the truth.
today-
You ever dress in drag? Tell the truth.
yeah.
No.
Lies.
When we were
Lies.
little, my mom put for Halloween one year. She thought it would be cute to dress my sister as a boy and me as a girl, and it was like old lady drag.
I did
And
that.
then one Halloween, I didn't have a costume, so I went in the closet and I found a dress and some makeup and tried to pull that off. I looked like Linda Dano. And then for Mardi Gras in 2020,
You know how you know I'm not gay? I don't know who Linda Diano is, but keep
she's
going.
a soap opera star, and
Of course. Only
she's
gays
have a
would know
talk
that.
show. And I had a drag queen friend that talked me into doing drag for Mardi Gras, and I did it on camera. And I have a picture of it somewhere. And I look awful.
Show the
I had
picture.
a purple wig. I hated it. I don't feel like drag's supposed to bring out this like other side of you and stuff. It doesn't. It feels like me and an ugly wig.
It's because your sassy side is just you wear it on your sleeve. It's just always there. You don't need
Probably
to bring it
so.
out in
Like I
drag.
don't. That side's already out.
Can you see Jeff working that runway at Fashion Night?
As it's a young Jeff, a
No,
young twink.
now.
Now I don't know. Yeah, do it.
Girl,
Why don't you dress in drag? That'll
I
get
don't
you some
like.
songs.
I barely dress in boy drag. Like very
Jeff
much jeans and t-shirt type of guy.
Jeff working that runway in Milan. Yeah.
No, I have a very clumsy walk. But on RuPaul every year they do one episode where the drag queens have to make over people that are not drag queens, and sometimes they'll pick like construction workers or guy friends or stuff like that, and they'll have to put them in drag and make them part of their drag family. So those episodes are always fun to watch. So I would do something like that if a drag queen wanted to put me in drag for a RuPaul contest.
Yeah. I'm listening and I'm still reading the chat.
Drag seems like a lot. I had friends that were drag queens. I was a drag queen assistant one time. I would have to carry his titties for him. He had some pantyhose, and he would fill up water balloons, and he would put them in the pantyhose and tie off the ends so he could put it around his neck, and then they would bounce when he'd do his dance. And
I
I'd have
got
to carry his pantyhose with the water balloons in it backstage, and I would sit there with him while he got dressed and put on his makeup.
Why do I got this vision of fucking Manhunter in my head now with that fucking killer with the pantyhose on his fucking head, jamming to in a gun.
Man, you took that to a dark place.
Have you never seen that movie, Manhunter?
No. No, I saw Raising
Cobra.
Arizona.
Cobra, he puts panties.
Well,
on.
Manhunter was the very first movie in the Silence of the Lambs trilogy, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I mean, Jeff lives it. He doesn't have to see the movie. He's a manhunter all the time.
Right.
Not a man catcher, but definitely hunter. I'm still hunting. 15 years later, still hunting.
Zentz and Nodloss, I'm reading the chat and I'm just laughing because Zentz and Nodloss are still talking about communism, socialism.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Nodloss is a troll. He's provoking. He knows what he's doing.
Zentz is like, are you a communist or not?
All right, I got to wrap up and get off to the drag queens, the drag races.
All right.
But I'll probably be out later today, testing some more software, different servers.
Awesome, brother. I'll be back, man. I'm not working right now because it's winter here. So.
Okay. Well, hey, it was good to see you again. I'm glad
You
to
too,
know
brother.
you're still out
You
there.
too. Midlife crisis. I mean, midlife logic. Midlife. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm just gonna call you midlife for short, if that's okay. I'm gonna watch
Midlife
your
bro
video. I'm gonna
crisis.
watch your videos in a bit, and I hope you watch mine and stay tuned.
Okay.
Midlife bro logic. Yeah, I gotta remember that. Fuck.
Absolutely, bro.
All right. Well, take care, everybody. I might be out this afternoon. If not, we'll definitely be there tomorrow for our
how the fuck do I
all-day
keep
stream.
myself off?
Right. Oh, let me do that. I think
Yeah, kick me out the door. Just kick
here.
me out.
I'm gonna kick both of you just because I don't know how to do it any other way. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out while I test this out, and I will see you all later. Probably later today. Okay. I don't have the music or anything, so just pretend. Ooh, Lord. Okay.